This is Scott Watson from Jedburgh Target Systems. I want to give you an update of what we've been working on. We really dug into the technology that we use to drive our steel targets. We developed a new custom sensor, a new custom circuit board, and we were able to reduce the price of one of our systems by over 25%. We were also able to adapt that same new technology to run polymer targets on our system now also. Now I know there's a lot of fans of steel targets out there, but the truth is steel targets have a couple of problems. The first one, the most obvious one, is safety. There's a minimum safe distance you have when you're training on steel targets that you just have to respect. The second problem with steel targets, in my opinion the more important problem, is that auditory feedback when your rounds strike steel targets. Now I know during training that makes it fun and you like that immediate feedback, but the truth is that's an artificial level of feedback that you're simply not going to have during an armed encounter. Unless your attacker screams out, "Oh no, you shot me," you're not going to know for certain that your round struck the target. Now that goes back to what I think is important, which is being fundamentally sound. If you're not sure where your round is going, my question for you is exactly where were your sights when that round broke off? It reinforces all the fundamentals that I think are important to surviving an actual armed encounter. So with a polymer target, I can actually eliminate those safety concerns, and I also take away that auditory feedback you get with steel. You can train right up close with just about any caliber at any distance you want, and it's going to replicate the level of anxiety you're going to feel during an actual armed encounter. You're not going to see exactly where your rounds are striking, and you're not going to get any noise or any auditory feedback from this target. Now the really exciting thing is the targets are actually the same. There's 4 bolts holding an adapter that either mounts a steel plate or the polymer target. So you can switch from one to the other. If you want the durability of steel, if you want the auditory feedback for the training objectives for that day, you can run your steel plate, and if you don't, you can run your polymer target. Now if you want to see these, you shoot us an email. We'll set up a demonstration at your range or at your local department. You can also see us on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for your time. Stay safe.